Today, we're going to be diving into ThermoPro's newest product, the Twin TempSpike Plus. Now, we've been using these pros for about a month or so I'm going to give you an honest, no BS review of the things I like and some things I like to change. So let's get into it. Starting off with the positives, these probes are a little bit thinner than the previous models, so it's easier to insert them into those smaller cuts of meat like pork chops, steaks, or some pieces of chicken. Also, they don't have the ridges on the very top like the previous model, so these are a lot easier to clean. ThermoPro also increases the Bluetooth connectivity on the new Plus series over the original series. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys, what that's done for me is I'm able to keep my charging block or my Bluetooth block inside rather than outside in the elements overnight for those super long cuts. They also increased the temp spikes for their ambient temperature. They can now get up to about 1,000, 1,050 degrees. And I like that because I like searing my steaks and I don't want to worry about, ruining my spike. So there's a few things that ThermoPro kept the same on the Plus as the original, which I'm extremely thankful for. First and foremost, and probably the biggest, is that these spikes and the blocks are fully rechargeable with USB-C. Now, a lot of other companies out there are using double or AAA batteries. And if you're cooking once, twice a week, I'm telling you, you're going to be going through those batteries like crazy. So it's really nice that these are fully rechargeable. The other nice thing is that the blocks themselves have screens on them. So what that means for you, if you're not technical, you don't have a smartphone, or if you're just starting out, you can use these right out of the gate, see what's going on, see the temperature of the ambient, or I should say, see the ambient temperature and see the internal temperature right on the blocks themselves, which is awesome. Another huge feature is that the spikes themselves, or the probes, are color-coded black and white. Can't get any easier than that. A lot of other companies are using letters or numbers, and if you're smoking or grilling, you're going to have that grease, smoke, everything covering up those letters and numbers. It's hard to see what everything is in your grill. Having something that's easy as black and white, can't get any easier than that. Now, let's talk about a couple things I would like to change. Now, I know I was just talking about Bluetooth connectivity. Now, these do not have wireless connectivity. Now, what that means for you is that if you're going into town, you're going to walk, you're going to go to your neighbor's house, you're going to lose connectivity through your cell phone through this. But realistically, if you're cooking, you should be at home just in case you have an emergency or a problem. The other thing is that these only come with 2 probes. Now, for a lot of people, that's going to be just fine. But if you've got a large family, they like their steaks cooked all different temperatures, it is nice to have a little bit more spice than just 2. But realistically, this would be just good for most families out there. So what pro would I recommend for you guys? If you're just starting out and if you don't have an Insta, I'd absolutely start with one of these first. Got a full review in our profile, so check that out, and we do have it linked down below. Now, if you guys are looking to elevate or up your smoking game, you want to be able to monitor multiple cooks at the same time, something that's easy to clean, something that's fully rechargeable, something that you can track on the screen and on your cell phone, that's when I'd be upgrading and using the Twin TempSpike Plus. Now, it's so new, that's not on the TikTok shop quite yet, but we do have a link for it in our profile. So if you click on that, use the code Meatistry10, you'll get 10% off. Now, if you guys have any questions regarding any of these probes, list it in the comments. I'm more than happy to help you guys out, answer any questions that you guys have. So I'll see you guys next week for our cook. See you guys then.